Shalom, Yasharallah. This is your brother Dawud Daw from GMS Technical Phase 07 coming at you with this here truth again. First and foremost, I want to give all praises unto Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shah, Waha Rakan Kadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of great millstone that taught me this truth and that rule well. And salutation and much love for you. I can pushing this truth with sincerity on the four corners of the earth. Alright, got to re-record this here lesson. We got a video file corrupted on the last one, so I'm going to try to speed it up a little faster to hit the points I need to hit and go ahead and close out so we don't lose this video. Dealing with the famine and that video that's going around with the new food provisions from Donald Trump. Alright, we're just jump right into it. This is the book of Revelation chapter 6 and verse 8. It says, And I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed with him. And power was given unto him over the fourth part of the earth to kill with the sword, with hunger, and with death, and with the beasts of the earth. Okay, and this is basically talking about Esau. Okay, Esau was given his power to kill with the sword. You know, he was given that great red sword. You go up a little bit. We don't have time for that. But you read about that red horse, and you go back to Genesis 27. You read about his blessing. Okay, so you know, it's talking about Esau. He's going to kill with it says, and power was given unto him over the fourth part of the earth to kill with the sword and with hunger and with death and the beasts of the earth. Okay, so we're going to get touching in on this famine and stuff. All right. This is the book of Job, chapter 5, verse 22. At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh, neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth. Okay, so when these things come to pass, you know, when we start seeing these things like the Donald Trump, you know, deal that's going on, we already understand these scriptures, so we're going to laugh at this stuff because we try to tell these people, you know what I'm saying, but they didn't want to listen at that point in time. So now the tables are starting to turn on their ass, you know, like with the with Lazarus, you know. Lazarus, you know, basically got shitted on every day of his life, but the rich man fared well every day of his life, you know. And when the tables turned, the rich man was catching hell, you know. He was in hell, but Lazarus was comforted, you know. But then, you know, the Most High being just and balanced, you know, that's just how it roll out, you know. This is the book of Job again. Job 22:19. The righteous see it and are glad, and the innocent laugh them to scorn. So what is it that they see? The righteous, they see these prophecies coming to pass. They understand these things and the signs and the times of the things that are happening, you know. But yet it says, and the innocent laugh them to scorn. Okay, so you know, we look at these things and you know, we you know, like I said, we laugh at these little motherfuckers over there. That's you know, like that video, like I said, that video with the lady showing off the food and the hard biscuits and all that. We laughing at that shit because look, not too long ago. And the same still going on now. Y'all be over there laughing at us. We got on the highways and the byways. Oh, go get a job. Go do this. And the same motherfuckers is over there getting governmental assistance and food stamps and shit like that, telling us to go get jobs. Like, you have no idea. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, they talk a whole lot of shit. Y'all always preaching hate and this and that. Y'all need to go get a life. Go do something productive, you know? But it is very productive what we're doing. We're trying to tell you, you know what I'm saying, give you a heads up, more or less, to say, but you don't want to take that heads up, you know. You just sit there and laugh at us. But now when these things, like I said, the righteous see it and are glad, and the innocent laugh in scorn. When we see these things, we're gonna be laughing at you because you laughed at us when, you know, the mocking and scoffing at us, you know. When we trying to tell you this truth, it's a dire warning. We're trying to ring the alarm, but yet you want to, you know, laugh and joke around, you know. This is the book of Luke, chapter 6. And 20. And he lifted up his eyes on his disciple and said, Blessed be ye poor, for yours is the kingdom of Yahweh. Okay? Now that's the breakdown. Let me get it real quick. This time I got messed up the first time. It's not even in Matthew. This is Revelation chapter 2, verse 9. It says, I know thy works in tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. Okay? So it says thou art rich, all right? Now we're going to go back over here in the book of Luke real quick. It says, and he lifted up his eyes on the disciples and says, Blessed be ye poor, for yours is the kingdom of Yahweh. Okay? So it says, I know thy poverty and thy tribulation, but thou art rich. Okay, yeah, we poor on this side because we don't have enough to sustain us and to pay up. We live in paycheck to paycheck, basically, you know. We don't have enough to be up on top of nothing, you know. So we financially poor, but we rich because why? It says, blessed be ye poor, for yours is the kingdom of the Most High. So not only did he give us, you know, he woke us back, he started supping with us, woke us back up to who we are, you know. We know what our heritage is, but we also know what we're going to inherit, you know. And that's the kingdom of the Most High. All right. Verse 21. Blessed are ye that hunger now, for ye shall be filled. Blessed are ye that weep now, for ye shall laugh. Okay. And then you read the scripture talking about you eat but you're not full, you thirst, or you drink but you're not filled with drink. You go to work for wages and put them in the holes as if they got bags in them. You know, it's talking about us with the some of the curses we under right now, right? But it says, blessed are ye that hunger now, for you shall be filled. Blessed are ye that weep now, for you shall laugh. Revelation 21:4 says, and Yahweh shall wipe away all their tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things have passed away. Okay, so man, these scriptures just all line up, you know. Going back over to Luke 6, it says, blessed are ye that hunger now, for you shall be filled, and blessed are ye that weep now, for you shall laugh. Yeah, you over here crying. The Most High say you're going to wipe away all your tears, you know. And it's also going to be a joyous thing, you know. You might cry out of joy, you know, like, because I feel like that sometimes when I start to see all these prophecies come to pass, and I'm like, man, you know, I got to not keep reminding myself, but it hit me like it's the first time I found it out, you know, like, man, this is real, you know. I get that feeling like, damn, I didn't discover this was real the whole time, you know. Every time I start seeing these things, like, man, it's, you know, it's a joyous thing, you know. It's like, damn, maybe I'm not going to be in hell my whole life. Maybe I ain't, you know, a piece of shit. And, you know, we the children of hope, you know. Every time I start to see these things, it's just like day one all over again, you know. It's a beautiful feeling, you know. It says, blessed are you that hunger now, for you shall be filled. Blessed are you that weep now, for you shall laugh. Okay? Yeah, we sick and tired of this stuff, right? We vexed with this mess that we got to deal with, and Esau and all this stuff, you know. Now, we be crying to the Most High, sighing and crying for all the abominations thereof, you know. And even when we get on our knees and pray at night, man, it's the same thing, you know. We just ready for this to be over with, you know. But the Most High said, look, you going to laugh in those days, you know. You're going to look back and be like, oh, man, we done made it through that and this, and that. And then also when you see the destruction come, like we read earlier, you know, when you see this destruction come, you're going to laugh at all that. Because you be like, I told you so, bitches. I told you motherfuckers, y'all shouldn't have been woe to you that put your trust in Egypt. Y'all over here worried about the government. Oh, no, we straight, man. We got food stamps. We sell some dope on the side. And, man, hey, look, man, all that shit coming to naught, man. Esau finna ride on your ass. Nah, man, the white man ain't going to do all that. All right. Ain't no such thing as FEMA camps, Project Megiddo, and Rex 84, and King Alpha. Nah, you a conspiracy theorist, nigga. You a conspiracy theorist. Now, look, the shit, it's a conspiracy, all right. They conspiring together. Well, that's what that word means, with one breath. They coming together, okay, to commit a crime. That's what a conspiracy is. Okay, you coming together to commit a crime. And the theory is like, hey, bro, conspiracy theory be like, look, bro, I bet you that truck got 100,000 in it right now. What you say we go over there and hit that bitch off? That's a conspiracy theory. Y'all, you know, y'all planning and plotting to go over there. And they're like, yeah, bro, let's go hit that lick right quick. Now it just turned from a theory to a conspiracy. Okay, but now, you know, you see all these things coming to pass, you know, and you know, we laugh at all that stuff, you know. We laugh because we like, you know, told you so, told you bitches. Y'all was calling us crazy and laughing and mocking at us, but now the Most High going to laugh and mock when he has you in derision, when your calamities come upon you. All right. Verse 22. Blessed are ye when men shall hate you, and when they shall separate you from their company, and shall reproach you, and cast your name out as evil for the Son of Man's sake. Yeah, and when you see us on the highways and the byways talking about no pictures, this is what it's talking about. These people walk up taking pictures of us to make memes and show it to their friends. Look at these crazy niggas on the side of the block talking all this shit, talking about missiles and North Korea. And we the greatest nation on the planet Earth. We ain't never going broke. Man, look at your ass. Now look at you. You know you fucked up, right? Yeah, you know you fucked up, right? This is why we're going to be laughing, you know? But it also says, blessed when men hate you, you know, and they mourn it, they scoff at you, you know? They don't want to be your friend anymore because that nigga crazy. All right, we crazy for the Most High, you know? We crazy for these scripts. We crazy enough to try to get up out of here, you know? Y'all dumb as fuck for trusting in Egypt. The one that brought you over here and oppressed you, he ain't never had nothing good for you. and you still trusting in him more than ever. All right? Rejoice you in that day and leap for joy, for behold, your reward is great in heaven, for in like manner did their fathers unto the prophets. Okay? Yeah, back in the days, which of the prophets have not your fathers killed and mocked and scorned and laughed and, did all that stuff. But look, rejoice in that day and leap for joy, because basically, this is the parable of the fig tree, when you see it blossoming, you know that this is coming, or when you basically roughly paraphrasing, when you see rain clouds outside, you know it's about to rain, okay? When you see the sun start going down, you know it's about to get dark. When you see a gas light come on, you know you're about to run out of gas, all right? It says, rejoice ye in that day and leap for joy. Yeah, we start to see these things come to pass, so we start rejoicing, for your salvation is nigh, all right? Behold, your reward is great in heaven, for in like manner did their fathers unto the prophets. Woe unto you that are rich, for you have received your consolation. Yeah, we just trying to stack money. I got this, got bands though. I just hit $1 billion. That shit ain't gonna help you in that day. Imagine if you had that money and you was living in Venezuela. Them motherfuckers still can't eat. When look at Venezuela, them people, when them food trucks come up, they not, how they say, having a respect of man. They don't give a fuck if you got a damn police badge on, or if you was fucking Jay-Z and Beyonce. All that shit go out the window. At that point in time, we just need food. We don't give a fuck if you Donald Trump. Look, they gonna snatch that nigga up just to get to the food. Okay? So it says, woe unto you that are rich, for you have received your consolation. Woe unto you that are full, for you shall hunger. Woe unto you that laugh now, for you shall mourn and weep. Okay? And, a lot of that is going into just being, you got, how do you say, basically like Jake would say, oh, we straight. We straight on all ends. Man, I got a good paying job. I got a nice house, nice car, family, and, I'm trapping on the side. I got food stamps or whatnot. You putting your trust in Egypt, Y'all are full right now, Not only that, more or less you full with your food, we talking about famine. But, hey, at that point in time, it's going to be a drought on everything, on your substance. You might have that money, but it's going to cost you a lot of money to eat. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to be this famine. And you're going to have people knocking over the grocery stores and the food trucks, and things ain't going to be rolling. That martial law going to come down, all right? It says, verse 26, verse 25, woe unto you that are full, for you shall hunger. Woe unto you that laugh now, for you shall mourn and weep. Laugh now, cry later. All right? Woe unto you when all men shall speak well of you, for so did their fathers to the false prophets. So I didn't need to grab that, but, that's like James White the Edomite and all them other little Christian people. They getting they followings, and they starting to grow at a faster rate than we are. And they just coming into the game all extra late. But they say, woe unto them when men speak well of you, And we just read up there earlier talking about, basically these people laughing and scoffing at us, but hey, it's going to be one of them big I told you so moments, I got 2 more scriptures. I don't want this to get cut off. This book of Psalms 33 and 18. Behold, the eyes of Yahweh is upon them that fear him, upon them that hope in his mercy, to deliver their soul from death and to keep them alive in famine. Okay? The eyes of the Most High is upon them that fear him. Okay? The ones... Hold on, I'm going to keep on reading. It says, our soul waiteth for Yahweh. He is our help and our shield. For our heart shall rejoice in him, because we have trusted in his holy name. Okay? Let thy mercy, O Yahweh, be upon us according as we hope in thee. All right? So the men of the Lord, they're going to be all right. They ain't going to get touched. Look, they're going to have that seal of the Most High. The scripture is going to be the knowledge and stability of their times. All right? The Most High going to look out for them. My servants is going to eat. The last scripture is Ezekiel this is Ezekiel 7 and 14. They have blown the trumpet, okay? Like in Ezekiel Ezekiel 3. How much time we got? Let me get to it real quick. See, yeah, when you read this here in Ezekiel 3, boom. Ezekiel 3, starting at 17 on down, roughly paraphrasing what it says, Ezekiel 3:17, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman to the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word of my mouth and give them warning from me. All right, that's blowing at their trumpet. All right. So back over here in Ezekiel 7. Oh, man. Time to get up there. All right, we're going to just get to the point again. This is Ezekiel 7 and 14. They have blown the trumpet. Okay. Again, the watchman that the Most High set up, Ezekiel 9 and 4. For those that sigh and cry for the abominations in the midst thereof, go through the city through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of those that sigh and cry for the abominations that be done thereof. Okay. Now, blinking that up to here, Ezekiel 7 and 14, they have blown the trumpet, even to make all ready, to prepare you, to warn you, get you ready for what's coming. But none goeth to the battle. But ain't nobody budging. They scoffing us off and just making mockery of us. All right. For my wrath is upon all the multitude thereof. The sword is without, and the pestilence and famine within. He that is in the field shall die with the sword, and he that is in the city, famine and pestilence shall devour them. Shall devour him. So yeah, we telling you these things is coming to pass, but you don't want to hear it. So the Most High said, all right, cool, fuck it. I tried to warn you, but shit, ain't no holding back. Your ass in there. Look, I'm going to give you a certain amount of time. In 5 minutes, if your ass ain't out the building, after the 5 minutes up, we're going to chain the door shut, and then we killing everything in that bitch. Basically like what the Most High is saying here. Look, I done told you, if you don't want to clean yourself up in this point in time, hey, let me just get it. Let me just get it. And close out. Lord willing, this video don't get cut off, What is it? Yeah. No. This is Ezekiel chapter 9, verse 4. And Yahweh said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. All right? And that's the men on the highways and the byways. And to the others he said, in my hearing, go after him through the city and smite. Okay? Basically kill everything else breathing. My men, put a mark on their forehead. They exempt. The rest of them, when you go up there and read that word mark, it means exempt from judgment. Anybody who don't got that mark, it says, and the others, he said, in my hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have any pity. Don't hold back. Don't give a fuck about none of them. Lay everything down. Kill everything else breathing. All right? Slay utterly old and young, both maid and little children, woman, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary, and they begin at the ancient men which were before the house. Okay? So that's what's going to come to pass. We was reading about the famine and all these things coming to pass. These prophecies is rolling out, man. We're at the end of this thing, and now basically the rest of the judgment is here to go forth. Like Elder Apostle Tahar put out this the year of prophecy. Now we've seen these prophecies come to pass real fast. We're only in the 3rd month, and you already see, hey, Jake getting pushed into that. The 2/3 of Jake getting pushed into that corner before they get lashed out. Judah is the lion's whelp. Who shall raise him up? All right. With that, I'm going to go ahead and close out. I really don't want this to get corrupted again. Lord willing, it was edifying. Until next time, I say, call halal Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught me this truth and that rule well. And salutation and much love for you, Akim, on the 4 corners of the earth, pushing this truth and sincerity and enduring afflictions. Stay strong. Shalom.